but me win. Man share a shock about bano confront me. Na obi beautiful Mike who builds normally election ben media who assume so some friend in cameras our camera. That's not my terminology. I'm a finance and economist. Udi obi ni mase. Obia bekasa enkobe inhibited.
Sure.
Obi suro kakra. But boldly chief imam, boldly pastors, boldly chiefs, boldly stakeholders, they made declarations very emphatic without any inhibition, without any fear. Now we share the excitement. Now no crowd young fan trinche. You go fast and task. You see, Ghana in Shiaso, AMPP strong. It we are there when any padodoa on Bekasi.
Yeah.
But when my dear Michelle, I looked at every single shop we passed, and they're making obini, but may God is my witness that I did. I'm one person, a boss. Oh baby, pa, you see me different. I hardly lie. When casting into me intro, but I hardly. When I'm provoked in politics, maybe the yen and adu and aba or me and I will be a. When we have something to control, makes me be a TLB. But me ye penny or politics. The respect I have for His Excellency former President Mahama is huge. Minka senti anida. Minka senti penny bi soda. But sometimes we need to make a functional opinion. We can be emphatic.
Yeah.
And we're impulsive at the mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, they are not in Germany. Intro rough. Me share every shop, boss. Every shop, somebody came out and they were so excited, and you saw the natural connection. I was shocked. Mrs. Samunkro for me recorded Santas and the message Dr. Mamuba Miyama, you know, a dear oh, ah gosh, Ghana empathy cannot correct. The message, in fact. Oma usemeno min Germanu police my yache nyamia dum sintimi nimde ne bibia na menim ma binim di bebre e bi Africa ne Ghana na toda propaganda no we akose wa kire panyin sebi me ko abro kire ko kasa big places ade ye menye e bi anke bi kura kam NDC e bi ba bi akam nam nye
oh ha
o tell say me gasa NDC SNPP
oh yeah
o tell say ba ye no sebi etoda en twanase en kontompo en tro and am do am yam politics enye de medintia obi oni mi bia me so passionate about Ghana comes before MPP for me e bi academy to me policy na see eminim de ekoso messenger Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nra no I said you recording we are trying to work on it. I'm trying to work on that see me the finest recording of that nanke free na kopim de beto aban yin show the TV so yin kan radio so me sika on mine be dan ebutu me deep politics achi acho yin ne yo me former president Mahama ni na tra TV so akasa me your communication yin ne yin say me tu manum me I can be on news file and do very cogent extremely high standard discussions with anyone means so bia and I can be on Oman FM and anywhere and do any nonsense that anybody would do. I can become and speak the truth, speak facts. And run a message, you know, I'm speaking as an experienced politician with long standing in politics. It was, oh my God. The way I want to share how things will be done. And also be to promises be. No, come on, I promise of a man and be a make say, me okay with it or not. Because me one person, I'm very critical. You have a shame in Nema. I believe in promises, comments, projections based on highly researched and collected data processed with facts. Sanity. Me ordinary politicians now no I'm not promise no continue. We are very critical. But what promises be and here any technical research
scientific.
So because you a Ghana card into next year oba okay passport and fill forms no abre and you simply into Ghana card information
Ghana card so
and it's connected obi catch you say and Kremofo come every year on mine support room I say Christopher also you support to every year no Israel. Master, the message he gave a year everyday simple need of ordinary Ghanaian, and it has a cascading effect along the social stratification. Because it was cascading effect along the social stratification. It addresses every segment of society. Ohieni, Osikeni, plantain seller, Accra, Penny, and new market and they were well arranged. Do you know what I'm saying? Excellency, men are not bon. Say, nah, Yatibasi. A simple, but I didn't want to overlook it. I didn't know where you are. Also, Nyanko Pandom, any research, any my commitment to this country. I feel me, my friend is saying, it's a bomb.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
I was saying.
You see, and you see the spirit in his eyes. And that's why perfect. The work in the with my abu and there are projections. That's what people don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
Now you do Santas in America, main street, market work right nature, but market the normal. Say market. Now street in some profession. Everybody see, I just want people to. I don't know whether they had a drone to do that. Woman, every shop. Because I don't know me to point because we are shops be and I never come here be no more and I'm not washing ye because I had here over 80%. The target 90. That's the target chairman asset.
For the region
90%. What do you say? Very ambitious anyway. But then target a severe motivation.
Yes.
Ashanti region if you over 70 to 75 kokra every but a percent. Just I you over 80% of it. Now it's in your advocacy. It may be the enemy share and near my political eyes. I am wonderful. Then we came to the page. Page, you know, now a picture. Oh, yeah, the whole Ghana rally was so crowded. We have space per down. Why we share so picture now is the biggest. And it's in Papa. But of course, we try. Yes, that as soon as we space, and paying for the baby by and idea about command pay. I need the SM the other side. Now, Omubaba Park in some, we are no more, but no more, we are senior. But even then, the numbers were very large. The last thing I was saying, this election, a propaganda even within ourselves. Yes.
Within the NPP.
Yes.
How?
They can take or not. Media. They are very bold. I don't even care. Maybe social media say they may care the truth. And my commitment to this party. Yes, me German. Omu nyina animu better that propaganda nti. Nkrofa a wo family na mase ma train wo mu. Wo ma omunim say stekati say onum so oye papa. But omo shone that papa because of propaganda ni ade no. Eh bebre ba nya no na mehwe. Me dem hwe mi nyankopon ni MPP. Because MPP is better than NDC 1,000 times. Hey, I can swear with my life as somebody that God has blessed me. Say if I'm lying, God should deal with me. And just MPP are perfect, and NDC may be that. I know you're wrong, but between the two, look, what is the essence of leadership? What is the essence of politics? Essence of leadership and politics is all about what can you do to create uniformity in society, to create a redistribution framework. What I mean is that I didn't with my year on my Japadi, even some account, Obia Wabadam, Obia and Naya, Obia and Nia, Obia Usa, Obia and Tisu Tisania Miti, Obia Winibi, Obia Wobie, Mame, Oba Obia Obiase, oh, you're Ghana me. I did be Ghana and India. So, how do we manage it? So there will be a benefit. And the politics by. And she said, Ben said, I know. I did be a young, she said, Papa, or Yenny, a benefit. And guess it be okay. MPP implementing everything. This is not a year day. I did be a Yenny, only be back. Fair education from KG. Primary school, JHS, SHS, and then Yankopon, Dr. Mahumba Miaba. Gradually, I call Ghana for share. when your friend progressive, what is progressive? Moving from one stage to another stage in a forward movement manner, an exponential growth in mathematics. I say, KG, primary, GHS. Yes, I bet you, yes, we go SHS. Now, Dr. Mamu, me about, or say, Sebia, Yame wono, or will be a Sebia Unia who deep, their friend disabled. And I Arabi and I Kabi, Usabi, and I be and Tibia, and what dear in our Unibino, Obeko University free. She says, sir, Unipano, Obeko KG, primary, JHS, and a university free. I feel cocoa farmers back. Cocoa farmers and Crawford in society, Uminibi. And you mean, but greater part of them form the category of indigents. Say, you Uminibi. Sa scholarship on an Odomo University free. Empire members and Crawford abusing. When you cocoa farmer bar, now could be a Yaminu Bedi. Obanobeko Swinkushi. So between the two parties, MPP are buying a Tina Bomodi and only be able. Look, school, me, my mother cannot read and write. Me, my mother, yes, class 6 in your born. My mother is about 100 years.
Wow.
Yes, in your more himaba. And your pump teacher, you know, mammy got if you. Maybe Papa the old no also around 100 years. Maybe pay uno. Honestly, no intimate training. Maybe I won't intimate training. But I hold a PhD in actuarial science, finance, mathematics, macroeconomics. I do modeling. I'm not sure say Ghana I be near some answer. Okay. Sukunti, Shadi Nyamidi Yakudu. Inti abai also oba say Omami ton body, Omami ton kodu, Omami ton bidie, Omami ye teacher, Omami ye nurse. O papa ye carpenter, o papa ye adwuma, o papa kra wo angel, sebe o papa free mu, sebe north, south, east, west, central part of Ghana. Se what mama te Charlotte mu, min mobia. Asante region here. En she also constituency min mobia. Wako university area. O catch him say, oh no, you won't know you and ma mini ni ati contain them. And they say any provincial president. In Crawfontias, yes, it is not the usual and the cliche and the dysfunctional chorus of politics, of lies and deception. NDC, MPP, oh, what the tax about men no money in ADHD. We also the tax about one money. Oh, petrol boy say, oh, exchange rate. These are all issues. I mean, Casa and Hannibal. But NDC, MPP, I'm moving them like pendulum ball.
Pendulum.
Ekosi. Obiare from Omanpanyi Rollins time. Ebisime. And near my boy, Gallon, Otan is an adokuno, and no idea. Ghanaians should have a new shift. Omontia says, I never wear this and be on the air. Obiabaswa, and one will come once. Let's move beyond that. Young Shady will be a mamma sitting. Yes, you are sitting. Hey, now, the answer. But I could train you because I need to you know SHS. I said, I'm any chiwi. Oh, yeah, you are ultimate talk. Means Emma obey every day. A be an outing about. Oh, Baby, I could just have it. Or very said, I just have it. Now, a baby abba. Also, the Adriano crowd must sit down and yet is yet about to call near Dianica Cranny. I said, I'm any chiwi. Carbo will be ever ha. Yamimpa we near them course with it. Then we see your name by Nessie Kenua or the way bleed you. Obi Kawo Nani Kunisika or woo. Now a baby buy and see Debbie cash and carry Uber would be mimping. Okawa and she said, at least a free a cababa cry kitty. Carbo and now you're here. I be a doctor show and you won't tell me paracetamol crabbing a big crack. You are sitting to a ban, I don't know. You are sitting to a ban and say, Obia, the Obedi, only Obia, or yes, when you ba, only Obia, Cocomponia Binianopa. obroni friend indigent aban say woye nhihye ya de bia trem ko ntimi nyi na at once the 80 Ghana cedis di amount leap asitana be na chiwi asitana ne de he obi ba ya o say economy no ntimi manage na ho odi sa ndis wo mnye nipa bonifo former president Mahama okajem so nipa me de minjindi politics obi aka bi nya no oye ni monyamfo pa na emum eba ni di ndc fo we de manage economy no e wo fom omun sheda aban be no beba o si ndi ni team o de metuma manage economy teacher wo ko school ja allowance fe didi fe bi to book fe bi to sam na dware nurses to bi me dem ba me se metwam bre na betra fie aba be na omun sheda na emum nim die no obi twa teachers and nurses allowance anu nti obi ja school tenafie am obi nyim no enti hwa asetem to aba na yewei enya propaganda enti sa campaign ndc for MPP cause MPP na say ye wo ya mu free uko school didi free uko school akonu free anko si SHS afi kura sabe ona kam kakra na ya wani ya ya na bibia ye natural evidence or medical evidence that Sako University free. I feel crowd was say a boy adwuma na ye be ma no ye be portion dia ye fe ni pe de be ma
PWDs.
Hey, now message be na pe Ghana. Message be is there any superior political message over this? Na pe we open there.
All right, honorable.
Papa. Come 70. Adeba come the council will be some next questions and refi. In all these, there's a supreme factor. That supreme factor is bigger than MPP, it's bigger than NDC, it's bigger than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, it's bigger than former President Mahama, and Ghanaians must accord that factor with the most esteemed and regarded attention, concentration, respect, and precedence. And that is peace. Peace. 92 up to now. NDC for almost free Sabe Switzerland. MPP for free England. We only have differences in ideologies. We have differences in our way of understanding and appreciating things politically. Yenye atamfo. Adintinesa ogin so be preunia. Obe say that I go be animase. Obe twa obi se kan. Obe ye niema emfata. Politics is not about life. Younger say politics ye dirty, ye dirty obwa. Enipa ni bi no mo ye dirty. Adwen bone di ombe dim kwanti. And on say it's all about lies. Min premi ni akoye say come 7 December, Miss Ghana for Miss MPP NDC, especially in the Ashanti region. Adi otumfo kache de bia no. Otumfo hu ye nia mema menana no misrem asundwie. Otumfo de bio si asundwie. Cause untimi nhwe manem. Na otumfo nya otumfo over service asantefo nko ahu. Me nka say the whole Ghana on your hini ba accord or the king there over constitution is the king, the only king in Ghana. But the king no jurisdiction Ashanti region. Ashanti region hano. So you could say we are Santini, we are Frafreni, we are Ghana, and doesn't matter Fantini. Once you are here, we will tune for Nana. Or ye free education support of the Mobia. Or say on pursue be NDC MPP will be in Nana. Then Yankupon Yasum no Koyamia or peace. And Gramophone Alakba or peace. Almighty God or peace. Jehovah or peace. Jehovah Elohim El Shaddai or peace. Saying many are someone to me so NDC say MPP ni be a tobo kakra. MPP so NDC ni be a tobo yanku unless you come and pray one say about 12 years no.
And could be a
win the after NDC the MPP NDC MPP we still no peace. And Central for us Miss Samu. The Amoah stories munsheni. See to me away na 7 December. Mr. Monsor waka boom. 1 2 school free school nebegu. NDC intimenye. After them so back room nebe ni ye. Na the omu refi say national health insurance. Ya deba NDC free parliament so mompene. ya be ye yom so me start in Kransa ne Techiman ene woman Catholic enye woma eno de na entro woman ka no kre afrom so kra ba be ye ne ye na nya papa na de ba utua ba ko a untua biem one time premium Ghana for mam remfio ene ekoto abama wo ma mo ho wampo ma mi o ma no da afi be free so no na national insurance esako back to cash and carry intimi me ka churo mu we cannot trust the NDC omonso mo ke kano nka se di obi abe commitment ni nyina we need to trust the NDC anya no kore.
All right, but that's 101.1. So, you minute Dr. Stephen Amoah, Seka Sarah Dodona, Fredo, and I train and Common so constituency on Rashibi Jenny, on also assign a deputy finance minister. You go so a now, honorable, Oba Santimantema. I'm saying you can politics here. Ebinum say mo muka danger na Santimai also mo to about Edema NPP over the years about 8 years ni den na NPP buy o my ama Santifo de Santimai ayano ntino e was Santimai to about ema NPP abanda da no cry ade honorable NPP for 8 years by then pa na mo betimi aka so betimi the NCC ade we any idea we say because you buy ya boa asanteman into was say no nso nti na asanteman enhwe so nto aba ema NPP
me da se bebre minua you see ya na politics propaganda na etoso atrono ani nkontumpu no ena nipa bebre ni akwanya o mani wo ba bia omu edi wo ba bia what you say entino will be happen work within MPP hebi and then intra high NTRA and enter between MPP and NDC there be no politicians ni be feel say omo hwe onim dia wonim ni weakness na ogina so edi intracho I say oba sabi nikunu epi o mafie ntam ebi anikunu kura no nyese wapie o adwuma board meetings ni ade na obi abeka cha ne se hwe wukunu ne mprafo bebre ohu se already no wan kase wadwunu mu ye oye papa wukunu che eti asem wo ka wadwunu bekoso ntam asantema so pa amampanyi kufu the same thing so mampanyi kufu fro ne si enti say adwuma waye ni media asem na wo ka no me dey free me constituency so
okay
because me constituency dey me nko abofo ne ade nyina nko chini hwe ba bia de mani ehu de minim de mi kura adanse die na me ka ho asmacho ehia so people may be more than that na memre misropa na memre ehia so constituency ebe sukua anya de na nado aban central government nko ade aba straight to odi nkonyaba
okay
ba fa no to nchen de na nado ne ba omi aban ena me so ene me common fan ne bibia yama enkra empimienu ahenan tables and chairs
2,400
unprecedented. Go to the school and ask. Unprecedented in the history of this country.
2,400 furniture.
2,400
furniture.
No, for a be a duaka and for enquire and pin me.
Oh, okay.
2,400. 2,400 children. You're Ghana. Whether under NDC MPP. Your MPs bebria o matrasu enfie edu insia ebidu mienu no dey about joy or dey about news papers no dey about social media and crowd table so in school fanato nchen your KSTS Opokuwari Prince of Peace Kufuor and then St. Hubert 5 secondary schools. Mamu Nina computers.
Wow.
You can go and ask them.
Wow.
Fano Twinchen. scholarship me ankasa I scholarship from my own pocket enipa 294 and son and the common fund that bind their money MP and use because look MP be able to assess number one you how you more parliament and then you call mandate but Africa we have so you need to extend it to your constituency and help development. I don't know we see no common fund there can you know MP be and claim is why Senanado be kwan e main street a untimi kase wan piwaye ene nkrofoni the common fund ye dia ama over 300 say crowd ye be 500 konan ya say 200 scholarship
anon kwan under education
me na me ka kiro wo betima ko check you and Nanado any Dr. Mahmoud Bamia anyi bi ebenya nipa mako ebro 10 about 13 na yeduma free share so aya Santa region ha akọ Abuchi school landing kusuade and Nanado any Dr. Mahmoud Bamia any me Dr. Stephen Amoah you will be say for risograph as a risograph big machine bulk printing and the printing questions man kra ni suade eti ye hono ye tae kemi mock and nominate to am come man sanam de niam sika MP smoke papa ni me pi koso na na ya se nkrofo enna mo okay na wonka na woni we amaken obi ontie kura na o de we yo me kasi ade so me MPP fo ni bi etim obi twro at the total platforms say here so me hwe
how and why
me catch me how it is woman can okra na bi envo bi MP so omo constituency ye che me die mu 10 omo nya 1 omo kra ti mi twa se be MP kra me nkwa asori da
oh
na ma send you dey I'm sorry mama bi 100 million all Ghana cedis 100 bags of cement go and check bebre including even Moscow I saw them and me gina preaching and who videos you now me person me how it in the Bible say the heart of man is desperately wicked. Nipa hu na any nipa we fi say nyame wo wiase ana owu obi ho na tem obi so ho me nya holy o ba no mu we fi say sa propaganda no mo ye no and no one extend it to other people etia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Nanado because ukosroba form se mi wu ya na mrunkum bi ansia asase anwoso a sika be wini. The contention is between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Alhaji
former President
Mahama. So if you do all these propaganda obia or a little bit neutral okay we kron koto aba numpo anobato ama Mahama but internally no obi fi say oh stick good ye jeje no so aben or politics a check or intelligent sika integrity sika ninkasa man sena ebi a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bo be ni minister eni ebi a dachi o future men seno ana sika de ompe niema basabasa mintimi ne mo gig timi seno sika ye tu no mi nyame na wo say me wo say party no enu na adidi a NDC for no so the propaganda na yenye ahwe one constituency as American new you top brand new Toyota Hilux security pickup air fighting security ko you ha krom for high pa
e ma
en share so esesi o amuno mi to na duma ya bie Kumasi FC
eno
kra ka obi say wow na de sebi se matuma bi adwuma ama me show mo bo se nkra ni bi bo me ya mo me the bus efra brochi 33-seater bus air condition nyanya abrem kra no ene timi ekura nya nkra ti ya astrotef no odi apart from no ni Kumasi Sports Stadium how many astrotefs in Ashanti in bit mo World Cup also go and check Crazy adwuma e won hie so ya chef die over 500 they say over 100 da hoye beche me say arrangement se niema totu yetu hihye ni ya na otwe mu nko na wie ya nkosi na suite na enipa apem additional apem and you be train one more machines to do a skill
various skills in here skills being
adepam or you crowd on the electrical ni CCTV installation the camera scenario 3 year any barbering, sewing, hairdressing, all those things. Okay, Yama Kejasi is you. Near under me, any Dr. Elijah Mudonia. Yama Santasi is you. A tramodern electric borehole water. Yama de Yami old town ensue. Ahuju old town ensue. Adiabeba ensue. Patasi school ensue. Just say go and check. Masa Nima Kosua. Sometimes we win your nation be crown or cat Abu Abamasama. Now crow how we are dealing with it. Yamia share you. And Nima Kosu Papa. Go and check in Shiasu constituency roads. I buy beer you up. Our bay in Shiasu roads in another Libonia. Some Buako communities. Minkasa baby, there be problems near it.
But do na
ya na say aggressive work on it. Ya gratis be a good. Go and check.
Notable among them is Santasi Apriquine.
Me see go and check. The Abaya Hujo.
Yes.
Adia Bebe Chihuni.
Yes.
Go and check Quadras West City. Matasi Main Road. Go and check Ahujo Santaso about to be what is going on. Papa Diana Abanyama Asantiman. Acquire Wayana Santimemo NDC 8 years woman yet. Judges then met them Abuay. Go and check. The whole Ghana being seen that. Call police depot, hospital, yes. Papa, who said that Santimemu Abanyashi? Oh, sometimes I feel very pain, this big pain within me. Say nipatimi dim trokasa. Enyama ya waho. Enyama ebebu o my over 71 things within 4 years. I know we start experimental school. You are modernizing all public schools into first class schools and are comparable to private schools. You renovate school no correct? Your son school year by December about 4,200. It qualifies to start a new secondary school. That block alone. I hear Tarazo. Go and see what is happening there. Your boss your 30 painting, Tarazo. Go and see. And then Santasi. You're spending 5.4 billion organisms. You're walling in our correct. Fantastic school. Quadras West State. No many block could be here yet. Need dilapidated. You're picking one big block. You're modernizing the camera. Passing a year and a full painting and quarantine. Papa, and your money here uncountable. Food bridges. Because you're winning. There are bridges kura na na do ni ba omi aban eye ni hia so after ye nia ye sisi yo ama bridges ebubu timamufo na se ne ma ade amesre wo ma wotumi amesre paase schools ase de ye nya eton and de if it is under my government I'll fight it. And you may say that I'm you could change the story. You go and say in the end, you're minister. And yet, no, life is not about minister. Political life is about what is within you for the people, how you feel. So also be by a bra saying a woman and crown on nice form. Oh, what think come we a politician? Oh, how what that dear now train home and young trial within the public and young qua ye and yes, cannot. Adia na na do aban ene ba onua aban aye no papa ye nyan krense mi ana reho hwe Tibet on the continent of Africa Tibet and Ghana Tibet hwe schools akese na dia tell say NDC o wi wan ya ten kura na o man wo den si ana mu media no so no you don't sell good news. the kind of general statement.
Okay.
But me most na dey who cross a toda the man here ya say who tie me or record bibi papa no na online ni bi akọ pick no change story no na TikTok bi akọ fa baby ti asema aka kranya ni peti and it's very dangerous. Amayo you should be. Look, you were asking say about parliament. I can say or no, yes or no. Should the union win this? I didn't this and can say a software what Ghana in Yinan Kremufo Yina him for Yina sorry what I do we are not the most in fact dangerous than even former President Ronald Stam no Yekuno. I didn't this deba Ghana no. How dangerous it is me. Hey, Safedi young family ejuma. Hey, it would do anything Yamin Pemu. Imagine him coming, I'm a fast candy ball. Imagine come cry a defense, I won't go there. When I'm a shame, and I'm a proud, and I'm my baby bunny, and I'm a real idea near the cockwater. Not caught to say, or bow before. Now, I'm some way to different to Miss Mimpany. Hey, Ghana for one tear you, na NDC said, Omatino, and your party also Yami also to Amoah. Look, the Constitution of Ghana, Article 1, what does it talk about the Constitution? Article 1-2. What say? The Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and any other law which is in contravention with the Constitution, to that extent of contravention, is null and void. The chairman said, Constitution and no supremacy. Who's your separations of powers?
Yeah, separation of powers.
Yeah, well, judiciary, executive, and legislative or legislature. Sovereignty, but the sovereignty of the legislature and executive are limited by our laws. All of them must act within the remit of the Constitution, and the Constitution's power is actually gives power to the judiciary and the Supreme Court, apex, that they have the jurisdiction to determine issues. Was it the Constitution is a measuring rod that determines the validity or otherwise of other norms? Over Article 131, it talks about that. Article 2 of the Constitution talks about that. Over Article 125 or 126 talks about the judiciary and its responsibility. And it's so explicit and so clear, there is no ambiguity. Parliament can never in any way, whether leader or speaker, can never. In fact, if you even read, I think Article 125 or 126, 35, if you are about Article 234 of the Constitution, the Ora here, comparable to high crime. Saying for president and our vice president, can say impeach, and the consequences of high crime, within punishment, over to 10 years imprisonment. Say Supreme Court rulings are what watching. And you're growing here. Oh, me, a speaker, right? Honorable Babin. Me pronounce Obiani in Parliament. We me say me and a biological son. Oma Kenyina step children. They know. Because Honorable Probi are being into a pronounce me intro. And yes, me come to Parliament. They know how I deliver. But I deal with why I'm my yet disappointed. My heart are breaking. Because I do it dangerous. Is the I deal with intimacy be a constitution in democracy here, Juma. And this in the on my way, say the NTA, say Supreme Court ruling. Now I didn't so and say, Ora and Manyam for Atuguba, or Trobukubi, or say I think say something Constitution and Administrative Law of Ghana from Garden of Eden to 2022. Who read the first few pages now? The MPP against Supreme Court, 31st December case. Supreme Court Justice Akins, and then Supreme Court Justice Amoah. They emphasize this point clearly. Now, Oba Ayinswa I say was it another something against ODERFOUR against Attorney General so Owura Nmunyam for Justice Supreme Court that about also the same thing, and all these things are clearly known to Right Honorable Babin and the NDC guys. But the only see and so homes are Ghana for baby and cause I look, Minia NDC in your party or say to a very dangerous president. Me will be that baby and young couple the Ghana bit. Would yes, Uncle Yachi Titina be proud beer. So the Nibu beer. Cromfro Yawa dear. Obi Bo Mamia. Obi Repeal Bar. Obi do a wua. And Branya Juma. Is that the precedent they want to set for the good people of Ghana? And they want to send back the reputation that we've earned as a country.
Ashh FM 101.
Ghana's reputation on the continent of Africa, on the globe, I am unparalleled. They respect us because of our rule of law, because of our democracy, because of our peace, because of our tranquility, because of our coexistence, because of our grown democracy. And this is what they want to destroy within the shortest possible time because of politics and elections. And when we didn't NDC for years, when you say economy, no essay, you say yeah, economy not starting say you grow 5.6, even higher than 2016, which was about 3.2, 3.4. It's a my a Kuakasa, where Bangi and starting to when you say, you will see Kabi Brass, I break a sign here about Ghana, and we won't see a sign of parliament. In the end, in Diablo, a cra, Mimimacono. In the end, this is a Ghana for honey on him.
Yeah, because I'm buying now one more thing.
It's a Bible. Why any interim, because any interim. I don't think the NDC guys have this nation at heart. Let me ask Nkrofu Pintiase. Let me yes, you have one say. A so far Cassia and Kremufua Cassia and him for Cassia. I did over this. Now, media so my idea about this. Maybe I say, you see, who we of one sir, no one sir. Who's will be about to say, she no so offensive, not the other. And we be painting and Abuasewa, which in the background, we in a new. Some of us are for democracy. Some of us are for peace. Some of us are for the good people of this country. Some of us are for the growth and the betterment and the forward movement of this country. Some of us are ready to dedicate and give up our last penny and our strength and energy to protect and preserve the democracy that we have. The human right to live, the liberty, the freedom of Ghanaians, which can only be attained by the laws, the rule of law, whose interpretations and determinations are within the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court or the judiciary, and will protect and do that, will preserve. You will be a Messagana, Yan Traho, and we do for cheer. And to Krunquentia. Anybody are better, Emma Boaputukra, Omedi. We would defend the good people of this country, whether you are young or old, whether you are dwarf or colossal, whether you are woman or man. It doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor. Some of us were born to come and intervene, stand in the gap for those who want peace, and we'll do that.
All right, Bob, this might be my last questions, but according who 2 in 1. You say Bosome Dubakunum and Ayana Pempi Finance Ministry, and as me as a finance minister, a commercial bedroom, no according count my Yakoma Bosika, a war a fear idea anymore, editorial my mooning. Now, you name that Speaker of Parliament, a befresh, Russia bedroom for Mumra. But minimum said they are the finance minister. I prepared, say, in your freya, so I'm brain draw a bit to me. The NDC National Chairman Johnson, I see you doing Ketia. I catch any Russia media for say, one more and woman to a man ends you could see a bit to about a week. That's a Russia media no moko. But sometimes there's a blank here, the kind of budget I didn't say in November. A trim Sakobana, sir, in soon sounds so bang and a binya, a way and so mine.
emremu yentimi ntu adwuma for ka emremu yentimi fasika nko school bia mu emremu enkrantimi nko school because yenya bibia ntua emom aduane mpo ni nto book nya bibia emremu yentimi nya hwe nti ndc for say online no enya stand still bibia say to na udwin we wona so nto aba MPP e whatsapp
na sekobasa speaker nso efre na NDC for na nkwa na the minority na majority no so kwa no mu betimi atena ase ana
of course wo ma anya dia so wo ma boycott nti work boycott
but say ni na akojina as speaker be fresh so
so fresh no be fresh so they must adhere to the laws of the land they must adhere to the ruling of the Supreme Court, which is the apex court of the land, and all the legal extracts support the fact that what they are doing is wrong. We have a lot of precedents. Parliament need to me over they make laws. But this violent way that or option that the NDC have chosen, ready. Say they see January 7th, sabi am from so you two for me me two me for me de bi o two me for say ya October and to area so Nkrofo steady me pa for some time na jopa nka say me perfect but for about 2 years 3 years ni steka na wuni kan betre ke bi ansa ma keka me two me for tu a otumfo say tutu pokuare me di intro e bi anana na obi be ka kire no e ko bi o two for me in particular they be up myself otumefo paying for a soft paying for me suffer ne Pastor Ransford CCC me Assemblies of God e bomesu Assemblies of God what you say a soft paying for kese pay asem say me my politics na chat and radio nti for me brain me kram ni where they get their numbers from they get my number from they talk to me enti mu bebre ajo sa na me nuanu MPP for this bebre no makasa omo so ajo ye nko parliament mu obi nko pra obi NDC dia de twa sports minister na ni ko mo se na ni parliament hey is that what we are made for? Are we to set bad examples to the generation behind us, the generation to come, posterity? It is only den tokwa ye de nko parliament mu nko pra obi. Parliament is not designed and constructed for violence and destruction. It is designed and constructed to take decisions that will benefit the ordinary child, to take decisions that will move this country forward, to take decisions that will enhance an establishment and construction of development frameworks and policies that will change their lives and bring the needed positive transformation for the future of ordinary Ghanaian.
All right, honorable, finally, then our catcher Amanfo Omo Ishia so about to Mpeswa so Amanfo a wasn't to memory Ghana for nyina.
About you, you didn't carry peace. They are tossing a peace. They are tossing a peace. They are tossing nine. Say, Omonto Abanoma, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and Dr. Stephen Amoah. Na ya yebi. In she also for dear. Nka se bibi aya perfect. When she also dear. So also when she also now onto Abama MPP, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Dr. Stephen Amoah. Hey, any name in India will pay. Because Niama ya no fear nine. ABC that in the history of this country.
Honorable Madasi.
Danko Punisha, Miss Medasi. Say what frame your boy Fidi Kisiso. Unyami on come home. My mum paese asumji beba. My jammy crate Biama. Unyamra, Mwashimubi.
Me papa.
Biana me dim tro. Met mas many palm mako check. Na me foot over MPP for. Yano do ya huni ya humum. Na sabi tetramanesi omukwa. Na yede omunya hwe ma omu.
But that's honorable. I was your friend Dr. Stephen Amoah. Don't know our friend Stika or in Shire so Mrashe Bidreni. A fay oko on my mooning yina munswa or no or your deputy finance minister Meneno Atichi and Comboy 101.1 so the patros and wawoda